All right, friends, today we are getting into the app Pixton and going to create a comic. So on your iPad, you should have an app that says Pixton. It probably looks different than mine, if you can see mine right here. But go ahead and tap on Pixton, and then you are going to sign in with Google. Make sure you tap sign in with Google. Once you get in, you may have to select your name. And then you will only have one class. Since I'm in my example, I've got several, but you're going to tap on your class. And then your starting page is here. So to begin your comic, you are going to tap here on the red button that says Create My First Comic. And if you have an activity, you can go ahead and select that activity. Otherwise, if you're just doing a blank comic, you can tap no activity, see what yours says. So for this one, we do have an activity. It has some directions here. I'm going to kind of skip this part right now, and we're going to go over here to the left to create our comic. So over here, you have different aspects of your comic. On the right side, this is where your comic is going to be built. So I always like to start with my scene. The scene is the pink one on the top. This is where your comic takes place. If you look through here, you can see different options. Up in the top right, whoops, there's a button that says Advanced Edit. If you want more options, you can tap on that, choose Advanced Edit, and then you're going to get some more options. Here you can search for things specifically. So since we're today, the topic that I'm working on is online safety, I'm just going to find a school background. So I typed in school, and then I'll go through and find one that is at school, maybe in a classroom will work best for what I'm doing today. Okay, so I select, actually I might want to go with one that's more, we'll just do this one sitting at a desk. So my background will show up here on the left. There are other options if you want more of an abstract background. These are just different designs. If you want to add weather, photo is uploading one. We won't be working on that. Then I'm going to go down to characters. So here's where you add your characters. Now, if you want to add you, which we are for in most cases, okay, you're going to go to add person, and then it defaults to my class. You should see your avatar here. I'm not sure why that isn't popping up, but you go ahead and select your avatar. It also will show you everybody in your class. You may not use other people's avatars unless you have their permission first, so keep that in mind. Oh, this one isn't finished, that's why. So we'll go to outfit. Why isn't that working? Okay, I'm just going to choose an avatar. Okay, so once you add your avatar, you can change the outfit if you'd like. Over here, this is zoom if you want to make your avatar closer, larger. I'm just going to keep it here. You can also add more people if you go to add person. Like I said, you can add people from your class. You just have to have their permission first. Otherwise, if you go up to the top, there's just some basic characters. These are real life people. Literary is people from books. And then custom is creating a brand new character. Don't spend a lot of time creating somebody brand new. That just takes too much time. I'm just going to add a basic person here. I'll select, we'll maybe make it a teacher. Okay, so there we go. As I go down, some of the other options here in purple, we have objects. If you want to add anything like a tablet or a phone, I'm not sure if it has tablet, it did before. So we can add a tablet in the teacher's hand. Let's move it to actually the other hand. There we go. Focus changes where the people are standing. So right now our characters, as you can see, they're walking. If I want to put them more in a speaking dialogue, I might tap here or here. Okay, words. Now this is one of the most important parts. Okay, so here's where you add what your teacher or what your people are saying. So let's say I'm going to start with this student, Mrs. Kipe. I just got a weird message on my iPad. What should I do? Okay. Then I need to make sure when I'm done, I tap on this check to save it. You'll see it pops up. You can use your finger and hold and slide if you'd like to move that speech bubble. And then if I press this back arrow, then I can select the other person. I'm so glad you came to me about this. Okay, so just a little example. A caption is if you want to add, it's kind of like narration. So one day in school, okay? We'll just add that, and that will kind of tell, as you can see up here, what's going on. Next is faces. Don't forget this part where you can add expressions. So Aaliyah here may be a little concerned that she got a message, so I can go ahead and tap on concerned. Okay, so we want to change her to a concerned face. Okay, Mrs. Kipe may also be a little concerned or maybe surprised or just talk. Okay, you can kind of adjust that. We'll go there. Okay, and then the last tab is actions. Okay, so these are body poses. So think about, as you're doing the expression and the actions, think about how that character would look when they're saying these things. Okay, I'm going to maybe say, ooh, Mrs. Kipe looks concerned. Then I'll go back to Aaliyah. Let's see, she is explaining something. Okay, so effects, these are just some different, these are kind of magic stuff. We don't necessarily use those, but you kind of get the idea. So this is how we create our comic. Now, if you want to add another panel, a box is a panel, you would just tap here to plus. What I like about this is it's going to keep the characters in it that you just had, so you don't have to start from scratch. You may want to go to characters, or excuse me, focus. You maybe want to make them a little closer to show that it's a change in the scene. So you can do that, but then you would go down again, add your words, add your faces and actions. When you are all finished, you go up here to the corner and tap done. We'll call this, you can give it a title if you don't want, you can tap do it later. I'm just going to put online safety, then continue. And then we are going to publish, tap OK, and then we will download it. Now, when we download it, usually you just want to go side by side with your choice. Okay, tap download. When you download, you're going to see this circle up here in the corner up here. You can see up there, circle with a down arrow, tap that. Tap on your poster. These are a lot of steps, I know, and we'll go over these in class as well. Your share button, and then save image. Okay, then you can go take this to Seesaw and upload it to Seesaw. So come back to this video if you have any questions on how to create your comic, and let your teacher know if you have any questions.